This is Jamie Grunwell from GoSafety Solutions. Today I'm going to talk about objectives and targets. So if you go to your Health and Safety System Index, you'll see here under 2.0a, Health and Safety Objectives and Targets. If you open that up, you'll get a template that's actually got your health and safety objectives for the year. So it's a little bit of a head start to help you out, get you started. If you're a new business to health and safety, to having the GoSafety health and safety system, you'll start off with pretty small, achievable targets to get the health and safety system up and running. You can see here, you have a health and safety objectives and targets. So you keep preventing accidents and incidents from happening and improving your health and safety system and how you're using the health and safety system year after year. So if we look at what health and safety objectives and targets are, they're basically a target for what you want to do with health and safety for the year. So it's best to do it with all your staff or your health and safety committee, them together and come up with some health and safety targets and objectives for the year. It may include to reduce the number of accidents, injuries, reduce hazards on site, have a concentrate effort on particular processes, etc. Targets need to be smart. So they need to have a clear, defined outcome and focused to provide direction to the business. They need to be measurable. So at the end of the year or month by month, you can measure how you're going with the targets. They need to be attainable. So that's really, really important. There's no point in having a target that's so out of reach, there's no way you're going to achieve it. You're best to actually break down that target a little bit and achieve a little bit of it in a year. And then the next year, try another chunk of that particular target. Need to be relevant to the business and where it's at. There's no point in making big targets for a new business that's starting a health and safety system. And they need to be time bound, so you know that at the end of the year, yep, we've achieved that target, we can make some new targets for the following year. Okay, I've made a little bit of a small template here, and you can change this around to however you want it to be. You can see these targets are January 2025 to December 2025. You may have a health and safety system that you're getting going in March, for example, and you might decide that you want to do March through to December. And then the next year you'll pick up the full annual year. Okay, these are pretty easy targets, but it's good to have these in when you're starting a new health and safety system. Report all near hits and incidents. So try and get it into everybody's mind that they want to report all incidents and near hits. You might even want a system to do that. Maybe you want a reward system. The best near hit or incident that gets reported, for example, you can pull out of a hat and somebody can get a night out to the movies or something like that on the company. Just to encourage those near hits and incidents. Report and record all identified hazards. Start and continue to review the general hazard register and toolbox meetings. So because you haven't been doing that in the past, actually it's a good target to carry on doing that and to make an effort to do that. Start and continue to complete and review job start forms. So other target that can be achievable. Investigate all near hits, incidents, hazards, and other proactive reporting to obtain the root cause and place actions in place. So that's something that you might decide you want to do when there's an incident. You actually want to investigate that incident, come up with an action of preventing that accident happening again, and start and continue to complete SOPs and competency assessments. A SOP is a safe operating procedure, as required. Okay? To be approved by the director, you can put somebody else that needs to be approved for if you wish. You can put all the staff members' names if you wish. The date came up with the action plan and date reviewed. You can do this every time it's reviewed at a monthly toolbox meeting, or you can do it at the end of the year. I do recommend that you review at least monthly how you're going on this action plan, so you know, oh, we haven't actually done anything in this area, so we need to do a little bit more this month. So at the end of the year, you open up and you go, oh, we've reviewed all of these things during the year, and this is where we're at. If you're not doing that, then you open up at the end of the year and you go, oh, that's right, we're going to talk about this and we're going to do this, and we haven't. Okay. If you've got any more questions about objectives and targets, setting them and viewing them, feel free to contact me at GoSafety Solutions Limited. Cheers.